Little Sackboy's head.
Yep, one of very many fatalities on a keyring.
I've got one of your sack boys to come back. Is that the Nathan Drake one?
Aye.
Sorry.
It's just the head I've got left. It's been decapitated.
At least he's a head above all the other sack boys.
I went to see Despicable Me too.
Yep. Simon's dying.
And I'm currently dying, so...
This
You
might be
guys
a short one.
Yeah.
I really liked it.
I thought it was adorable.
I thought it was good fun.
Yeah, it was.
Good chuckles and whatnot.
I think it was better than the first one.
I wouldn't say it was better than the first one.
No, I mean, yeah.
Let's not go on this here.
Yeah.
But it's still good. It's a good sequel.
That's a good sequel. The first one was always dead cute. I always thought the first one was kind of one of these movies. Oh shit! What am I trying to? Basically, it's good. It's like an unsung hero. It's a good film, but probably not highly rated or anything like that.
What's good about it?
What's good about it? It's just a nice wee story, and about the evil Git, and he gets these 3 cute wee girls, and it's like he's not an arsehole.
He's not an arsehole after all.
That's the story of the first one, but...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why
Right,
the first one was good.
What's the story of the second one?
Basically, he's asked to help out the good guys in getting.
This new villain.
Yeah, this
new villain is
This
amazing.
new villain is amazing, with one of the best names I've ever heard in a villain as well. I think Lomax was in love with him.
I think we
I
all
don't know if
were.
I was in love with him or his chicken.
Or
Yes.
his
The,
Chicken was fucking badass.
the chicken is my new favourite character. The minions were pretty damn good.
The minions were pretty
Now
damn
the
funny.
chicken might have taken over.
That's what I don't get is why did they have to... No, I'm saying I'm not going to spoil it. But you could have had an army of chickens rather than what it ended up with.
Aye, well.
That's true, yeah.
That would have been fucking badass.
That would have been badass. Because the chicken was pretty badass.
Might
But
as well.
in the meantime, in the film, when that's going on, the kids are really wanting Gru to get a girlfriend. And Gru's just not interested in the slightest, but at the same time...
Because he got knocked back this one time when he was a wee boy.
They really can. Aww, but...
Didn't he get knocked back? He got fucking shot on when he was a wee boy.
Oh, well, I suppose that's true.
He got shafted when he was wee, well and proper.
He got proper humiliated, aye.
Yeah, it kind of sucked.
It's a wee sin.
It was a wee son. You're kind of watching it like, oh, it's funny, but it
So
really
there's quite a minimalist plot in this one.
Aye.
It's just kind of simple.
Not too
It's just a nice
complicated.
wee simple story. There's more of a romance angle in this one as opposed to a character act from the first one. So
You didn't need to build in characters in this one, cause
exactly, they're already
Yeah.
established.
Except for the new villain.
Oh, and
There's
He didn't need building, he just needed that one scene and that
Yeah,
was it
that
done.
As soon as I seen
That
him
was
come
so-
in, I was like, I love
his
this guy.
introduction was amazing. It's one of the best I've ever seen. They had to build
That was so-
the female element in it as well, which Lomax don't think you liked her that much.
Of course not.
No, not really.
Gosh. Yeah, I didn't really like her that much as a character. I don't think the voice actress even helped out that much either.
It's a female comedian that's no funny. Add it to the list. I'm sorry, it's a very long list.
I have to admit, there isn't that many funny female comedians, but yeah, I think that was the only thing in the film that I didn't particularly like. But
I could have done without the whole romance story altogether, to be honest with you. I could have been damn with more minions. That's just me though.
All the time.
Minions, you can't get enough minions.
I honestly do. Like I say, they'll end up making a series or and then their own feature-length film. Because they really are, to be honest, the stars of the film.
Yeah. Although I do love Steve Carell. I do love him as Gru.
He's funny because I used to hate him. I don't know why I used to hate him, I just didn't like him at all. I can't pinpoint what it was that I didn't like about him, but after a while, it's like, I liked his character in Anchorman, I liked him. I think it was The Office, the American Office, that turned it down for me. Cause
I'm the exact opposite. I hate The Office. In every way, shape and form. I hate him in The Office.
Well,
I
the
like
guy's character's famous for having your mother jokes, or that's what she said. So
Yes.
it's the reason why I fucking love Steve Carell.
I need
Because the
to
amount
watch
of
this.
fucking mother jokes that are in it is fantastic.
I like the voice acting in these two films particularly because you don't really know who's playing the character.
I'm generally like that with all animation stuff, because I don't know why, I just have a very hard time picking out voice actors with like no visual reference to the actual person.
Sometimes you watch
some
a
of it's
film
very
and you
obvious.
go, oh,
Some of them have
so-and-so.
very
Yeah.
distinct voices, but most of the time I'm just like, fuck, It's like when I went and seen The Lion King the first time in ages and I looked at the credits, I was like, fuck, Matthew Broderick's in this. Fuck, he's grown up Simba, Jesus Christ. I've watched this so many times, I've never noticed that. There we go, a film with him in it that I actually like.
And that was it in the first one, it was the villain, that was Jason Segel, and I fucking love Jason Segel.
Nobody knew.
I know, but in Russell Brand there's Dr. Lothario, and it's like, I hate Russell Brand, but I love Dr. Lothario.
I don't mind Brand.
Yeah,
he's alright. I can understand why people pisses people off, but there's parts of him I quite enjoy.
Yeah.
Back to the film though.
Aye.
What I really do like
kill
is
that seagull. Go out there and kill it right now.
I'm tired.
Stand on one leg.
It's a dick.
With some kids' movies and stuff like that, they can be really lazy in terms of like just try to throw in jokes for like the grown-ups and stuff like that.
Aye.
Just lazily throwing it in, like this has got nothing to do with anything, you're just throwing this in just to try to get the parents to laugh at something. But in this one, because what I usually generally like about Pixar movies is the fact that they don't rely on like pop culture references and like stuff like that. They usually just let the story tell itself and have the comedy built into the story.
Aye.
But when they do use when other studios and stuff like that use pop culture references, I'm not really a big fan of it unless it's like for here. There was a few references that I really enjoyed, just simply because they weren't like, what's the word, just out of the blue and
Yeah.
For the sake of it.
just for the sake of it. There's like some James Bond ones, Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
I like that one.
There was a good few of them. What I liked is the fact that they were all integral to the story. So
Aye, they made
it's not as
sense.
if they just panned to the left and then there was just like the Smurf ones dressed up as Braveheart going freedom. You're just like, the kids have never seen that film before. It's got nothing to do with the movie. Nothing's happening in this scene. It's just laziness. It's just trying to get a laugh out of the grown-ups just for the sake of trying to get a laugh.
One of the jokes they did do for the grown-ups, which was brilliant, was they said, you have like a detector in your belt and it'll make this noise when it goes off, and he's literally just thrusting his hips.
Oh, there was great
That
comedy.
was brilliant,
There was great funny bits in it all the way throughout. I'm just using that as a reference in terms of just lazily going for pop culture, but there is their own original gags in this, so... Most of the thing, because I can see why some people just don't like Minions and stuff like that in terms of, you know, it's just, is it just cartoon humour? Kids love it. It's nothing smart.
Tell the kids, I love it.
Yeah,
It's not, but it's like, it's fucking immature and there's no writing great to that and blah blah blah. It's like the same people that don't like Tom and Jerry. I'm just like, it's a cartoon. It's there for some mild violence and some daft cartoon humour. That's it.
Yep. Yeah. And that's what
if you don't like it, you don't like it. But that's
your defect, pal.
Yeah, very much.
Pretty much, yeah.
That seagull just had a wee seat. Look at it.
That seagull's boss.
Whatever, man.
So I've pretty much said my spiel.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Yeah,
What about you guys?
Yeah, it was.
Go see it.
Go see it.
I would say maybe go and see it in 3D because there's a couple of shots on it that were obviously made for 3D,
Yeah.
but it's like there's a couple of like POV shots and there's a part where one of the minions is getting sucked away from in the ice cream truck thing, and it looked pretty cool. So I think it would look pretty cool in 3D. So if you can be bothered paying the extra couple of quid, then it would probably be alright in 3D. We've seen it in 2D, but
it's because we're cheap and there's an offer on a Tuesday.
that and the fact that sometimes I just can't be bothered with 3D. But generally, see if it's like a movie that's animated, 3D animated, I usually go and see them in 3D because they're generally the only things that really work in 3D. That's the reason why I liked Avatar, was just simply because of the 3D. As I left the cinema, I'm never going to see it again. But the 3D was really good in it. Same with Toy Story as well. 3D was really good in that. But try to see normal live action films, it's not something for me. But for me, I would say if you like the first one, go and see it. But I really do think if you had to choose between one and the other, I would say Monsters Inc.'s far superior to the Monsters universe. Even that had me in fucking stitches, man. It's so funny.
Oh, don't worry, I've not seen it. I'll go see that next week.
There's one throwaway gag in it that's just, it broke me for about 4 minutes.
Oh, brilliant.
It's like an 8-second clip and I was pissing myself laughing for 4 minutes.
Oh, I can't wait.
So I would highly recommend going to see Monsters Inc. instead, but like I say, if you're a big fan of the first one, then I would recommend you go and see the second one because it's just more of the same, but it's nice to see the characters back and doing something a wee bit different. So
I'd also recommend, based on some of the trailers we saw, don't go see any of them.
I can't even remember the trailers.
We got Planes, which just looked atrocious. I mean, Cars wasn't that popular, so Cars wasn't
mega popular.
Okay, it was popular
Kids
to
fucking
sell
love it.
Aye, to sell the actual, merchandise.
That's what Disney care about, is getting money.
Right, but the first movie was okay.
Sell a shitload of toys.
But that's the only reason, they made sequels. And same goes for Planes, and you're watching that trailer and you think...
I've got a feeling it'll bomb.
I hope to God it does. It looks awful.
We got something about, was it Justin and the Knights of Valor?
Or something, wee ginger knight.
First two things I said was, it's a ginger Link, and Lomax just goes, fucking hate those two things. So.
Two things that I hate put together, gingers and fucking Link.
Percy Jackson and the...
Oh, I quite like the look of that, because I liked the first one. I liked the first one, I thought it was pretty good fucking effects and whatnot.
But I immediately said, where's Nicolas Cage? Did he die in the first one?
He was in the first one.
Yeah, I think you're thinking that Seasons of the Witch or whatever the fuck it was.
Right, you're thinking about Pierce Brosnan, he was in the first one.
Was he? I thought Nick Cage was in it.
No,
you're thinking that Seasons of the Witch.
Well, either way, there's not enough Nicolas Cage in these films.
You see Nicolas Cage everywhere you look, 'cause you're a pervert.
Well, yeah, we knew that though. So, yeah. Oh, but...
And we've got the Smurfs 2 as well.
Yeah, Smurfs, which...
No, there's no excuse.
No, we get One Direction as well. Actually.
Oh.
Which you want to go and see.
He's going to go see.
Yeah.
Yep, I'll have a vlog up for it if I remind my camera.
Yeah, this is my camera we're using, so if it works then...
And in my defence, it's a Morgan Spurlock film, so I'm going to see it.
And fair enough, because that guy's the shit.
The guy is awesome.
But Lomax said he wanted to see it more from the filmmaking perspective, and it was
no, it's just
not about the boys, it's more about the popular.
It's basically like Beatlemania, where fans are going fucking nuts. So it's kind of that idea of looking at the fans and how fucking nuts
mental they are.
Even though they're just daft boys. There's this bit where they're goofing on and goofing about in the fucking the backstage area and shit like that, and one of them's got two teacups and that.
That looked very funny.
And he ends up just fucking moving to the side and it smashes on the floor and stuff like that. And it's like, what they don't show you is the fact that the cleaner comes in and goes, oh, for fuck's sake, look at that mess everywhere, fucking assholes.
I hate these guys.
So, that's what I love about Metallica's Some Kind of Monster. Remember that bit when he's selling all his art and he ends up, he gets steaming, he ends up dropping a glass and just goes, hey, I'm rich, and just leaves away. He just buggers off and the wee guy just comes in and shows you wee janitor sweeping up the mess and he's like, what an asshole, man.
That's One Direction as well.
It is Lars Ulrich after all.
So that's what it was just reminded me of when I seen the trailer for that. It was really funny.
Very good.
Wrap it up then.
Not much to say. Good film.
Go see it.
Yeah. Good